Hi, this video is for the students taking CIS 114 this fall and their parents. Probably more so for their parents. I realize this time of year, all the parents get lots of forms, papers to read, things sent to them. You're in a rush. You just give everything a glance over. So I thought this might be a little bit easier. So I'm sending this out to all the students and the parents. My name is Jim Martis. I will be the teacher for CIS 114 this fall and hopefully CIS 115 in the spring. A little bit about me. This is my sixth year of teaching, five of which will have been in Boone County, three of which will have been at Ignite. Obviously, I'm not a lifelong teacher. I'm retired from industry. I worked for Toyota and I actually worked in the building that is now Ignite. I was there for 13 years. I want to talk to you a little bit about the course so you and your students know what to expect, right? CIS 114, 115 is called Introduction to Programming. As you know, it is dual credit. Dual credit is like incredibly cool. Your student will receive one high school credit and 3 hours of college credit. Even back when I was, 17 to 19 years old, I always questioned why we were taking duplicate classes. My freshman year of college, I took American history, and I just had taken that as a junior. So there was a 16-month gap in between me taking American history. I mean, how much history happens in 16 months? Right? I knew that there was something wrong about that. This allows them to take it once and receive high school credit and college credit for that can be used at a lot of different universities. This class is going to be through Thomas More University. All right, we're partnering with three colleges right now: Thomas More, Gateway, and Northern, and this one is through Thomas More University. Dual credit, for those of you who already paid the bill, this is kind of redundant, but it's 3 hours at $72 an hour, which is $216. That is a lot of money, but compared to, and you can't see it because my picture's in the way, compared to 3 hours at $680 an hour is $2,040. That's what any student at Thomas More is going to pay for this class. So you can see you're getting this class at about a tenth, between a ninth and a tenth of its actual cost. So it is a great deal, a great value. It saves you a lot of money. As a parent who has been writing college checks for my three kids since 2009, I mean, I know the value of a dollar when it comes to education, and this is a great value. All right. CIS 114 is an introductory class. No prior programming experience needed. Don't feel like your student needs to know anything, or don't feel like that they had to have any prior experience. Basic knowledge of file handling is helpful, but it's not required. All right, this class we're going to teach in a language called C++. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's one of the C family. The C family, is like C++, Java, C, C Sharp. I mean, it's all the C family, but this is the granddaddy of all languages. All right. Look at all the different softwares that is written in C++. You got Spotify, YouTube, Amazon.com, Windows OS, all the Microsoft Office products, MySQL. I mean, it's just endless the amount of top-notch software that's written in the C++ language. And that's what your all student will be learning in. I always get the question, why should somebody learn to code? All right, I've actually got quite a few reasons. The problem solving is unparalleled. When I started coding, I found out that it was just a good fit for me. I like to work my way through stuff. A lot of people think that all programmers have to be really smart. That's not the case. It's a different kind of thought process, and it's a way of working your way through problems. I mean, I have a math degree also, besides having a computer science degree, and the problem solving in computer science is greater than that of upper level math. I'm not saying it's as complicated. It's just the way things have to be worked through is it's just like it says here, it's unparalleled. All right, coding literacy can help you understand other aspects of technology. In this class, we're going to be dealing a lot with inputs and outputs. I know some of the students taking this class is in engineering. All right, all kinds of programming of equipment happens in C++. Inputs, outputs, it's just the general flow of this parsing. Some of the stuff we do just helps explain other avenues and aspects of technology. It can make your resume stand out. I mean, knowing that basically you know a computer language, it looks good on a resume. As somebody who's seen thousands of resumes, when I find out that somebody has mastered a piece of software or a language, I mean, I remember that. So this does look good on a resume, even if it's the only class. If you take the 114, 115, saying I took a year of programming, it stands out on a resume. This next one, number 4, coding can help interpersonal skills. 20 years ago, that wouldn't have been the case. Nowadays, they have to work in teams. You have to learn how to articulate the programming needs and work in teams. In these classes, not in the beginning, but towards the end of each semester, your students are going to be working in teams, in pairs, things like that. They're going to have to talk things over. They can't work in silos. So this class will help with interpersonal skills. It can help with passion projects. All right, this sounds a little strange, but I know that once upon a time, Mr. Gels, our principal, asked me if I would make some musical steps, sort of like in the movie Big when Tom Hanks is dancing, except make them with steps. It was a different language. It was written in the language Python, which is totally different than this. But the fact that I knew how to program just made it so much easier to make these steps. And it was fun. It was a passion project. It was something I really enjoyed. And that goes for all kinds of things that take software and programming. There are lots of passion projects like that. And number 6, it could lead to employment. I mean, your student might find maybe they're taking this class just for an elective, or they're taking it as part of their career class, but it could lead to employment. They might find that this is what they really like. The thing I like about Ignite, one of the many things I like about Ignite, is the chance that these students have the chance to find out the things that they like. They have the chance to find out things they don't like. This might rule out the fact they won't be 23 years old and think maybe I would have been a good programmer. That maybe this would show them that they don't like programming. Maybe they think, wow, this is exactly what I like to do. You know, I like to work my way through problems. I like to write code. This is probably the catalyst for me making this video, because I want to go ahead and share this with the students, and I want to share this with families. CIS 114, 115 will be a flipped class. Students will watch my lecture on videos like this, all right? And they'll do that outside of class. Then when they get to class, they're going to work. We are going to work within class, all right? You can see the things up here. Here's the traditional class, lectures, and then homework activities. A flipped classroom is lectures are done on the computer. They watch it on video. They can watch it on their phone. And then the classroom activities, we're going to be working. I want to show you this isn't just some like new age thing that teachers do or just the latest fad. This is a needed activity. As I mentioned, I've got a degree in computer science. This has happened to me many times. I go to class, I took them night classes, and I would sit there and I would take perfect notes. You know, I'd be all ready. I'd understand it. And I'd go to class on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Friday night, I'd decide to do my homework, turn on the computer. I'd get stuck. That was it. Obviously, there's nobody in my house to help me with computer science. All right. I had to wait all the way till next Tuesday and be behind on my work and have to go in and ask questions. Why couldn't this work? Sometimes it would be a silly little thing, but it wasn't the ideal activity. Another thing that brought me to this is what we did in the spring with COVID. I would make videos. Then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, the students, the ones that were in school that weren't virtual, would come and ask me questions. This worked out great. I had incredible grades teaching this class in the spring with a flipped classroom. So I can assure you that this isn't just something I'm doing just to be trendy, or this is a good thing. Your student will be required to watch a video and answer a question just to show that they watched the video. The software Delta Math will help me monitor whether they're watching the videos or not. If they watch 40% of the video, they'll get 40% of the credit. I'm going to have a daily grade, and part of that daily grade will be them, and I'll know if they did it, watching the video at home. Also, I'll give a question from the video. It'll be from a real easy perspective, but it'll show me that they watched the video and paid attention to it. Watching the video will be worth 80%, and the question will be worth 20%. So if they watch the whole video and I look on there and the tracker says they watched 80% and they get the question right, that's 100% for their daily grade. There'll be roughly 35 to 40 of these this semester that I'm going to expect them to watch before class. Suppose they watch one half of the video. All right. They think, this is boring. I'm only gonna watch half of it. Well, they'll get 40%, plus if they get the question right, they'll get that 20%. They'll get 60% for their daily grade. All right. These videos will not be like hour-long videos. I will never make that long a video. I don't like making that long of videos. I get long-winded sometimes, but these are going to be succinct and straight to the point. I would suggest they take notes, but I will not be checking notes. This is a college class. Your students should be mature enough to know that they need to take notes. But if they don't want to, that's fine. The video needs to be watched by 8 o'clock that morning. I will never count a video if it hasn't been posted for 24 hours. Okay, obviously students who don't watch the video prior to class will be allowed to watch the videos and ask questions, but they're not going to receive daily credit. It's really important that they watch these videos. So I'm asking as parents that you all stay on them and make sure that they're watching these videos. Grading for this class, all right, daily work is 25%. Inside that daily work is going to be these videos and the questions that are asked every day. 25% of the class will be programs. This is the I guess really the final product of this class, is being able to write these programs. Quizzes will make up 10%. I'll give periodic quizzes on Canvas with plenty of time for them to do it. And then you've got 2 exams. You got a midterm exam and a final exam worth 20%. Here's the grading scale. This is Thomas More's grading scale. Like I said, this is a Thomas More class. And the grading scale isn't far off from what we use at Ignite. We will follow Boone County's schedule for holidays and inclement weather. All right. We're going to follow Thomas More schedule for start and stop dates, as well as exam schedule and drop dates. Drop dates is important. If your students don't like the class, we need to get them out of there. I don't know what Thomas More's refund policy is, or even if there's one. That would be something you would get with Mrs. Knapp Lindsay to discuss. But I don't foresee a lot of drops. I really believe that your students are going to like this class. This is a college class. It won't follow our 70-30 content professional habits format. All right. This is a class. Their grade depends strictly on what they do and how they perform in this class. The lectures in this class will be on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm not really sure why, but it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Um, if during the semester I feel like we're getting behind, this is one place we have a big benefit at Ignite over the colleges. I can go to their teachers and say, hey, I need them for a Thursday. We need to get caught up. So there are opportunities for catching up if we do get a little behind. So each of your all students will get the full curriculum of this class. Unfortunately, I know that Canvas was a good thing where you all could look on Canvas and see each of your students, how they're doing and what they were doing. Unfortunately, Thomas More has its own Canvas. So they'll have two places to log in for their work. It's unfortunate, but it's something kind of Thomas More has insisted on. I think it's just so they can control curriculum. Students won't be required to buy a book for this class, right? You wouldn't want to buy the book for this class. The book that we're following, I think, cost me $179. I will be making sure that they get the information they need to be successful in this class. I will be giving them websites to go to. The big thing is the repository of videos. Any chance, I'm going to do my best at labeling these. So if they get to a part where they're labeling these correctly, if they get to a part where they're struggling, they can just go and watch that video again. They can watch it over and over and over again. It's not just a one-time thing. If you've got any questions about applications billing or generally anything dual credit, you can contact Mrs. Lori Knapp Lindsay. She's our college coordinator and she's the expert and she's the liaison between the teachers, the students, and the universities. All right. That's pretty much it. If you've got any questions, always feel free to contact me. Always I'm sending this video in email format. Keep my email. Email me anytime you want. I know one of the things that the instructors at Thomas More, they reserve the right where, some of them will not talk to parents, but we're teachers in high school and we're used to it. And I like to talk to parents. So please, if you get any questions, give me a call or email me or make an appointment to come in and see me. All right. Looking forward to seeing all the students on Wednesday. Have a good rest of the weekend and a good semester.